What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. This is episode number 2. And I just want to say a big thank you for the sick reception I got off of the season opener. I really appreciate the feedback, guys, all your support. It always means the world to me. So today we're going to be cracking on with the career mode. We'll get some gameplay in today as well. Off the back of the first episode, the opening episode, where we did a bit of business in the transfer window, brought in Dani Ceballos in centre mid. We also brought in Santi Mina up top and sold a couple of players and sent a couple of players on loan. So going into the first game of the day, there would be a debut for Dani Ceballos in centre mid. Elche away, Monday Night Football, last game of the weekend. How can we get going? How can we start this season with Athletic Bilbao? Well, it almost starts with an incredible own goal. Inaki Williams with a shot, the keeper with a save in it, bounces off the defender there. We started off this game very strongly. The team working well. Dani Ceballos finds Onde Kappa on the right, and the right back bursts into the box and fires a shot into the back of the net. 13 minutes in. What a start to the season. Look at that. I love this angle here. Beautiful. Oof. Onde Kappa. I love this right back. He's so attacking. He's so forward-minded. Big vibes from him. So 1-0 starts off. Great start. 26 minutes in, and that lead would double. And it's the debutant, Dani Ceballos. Goal and an assist half an hour into his debut. £12 million, or was it 11? I can't remember. Could this be the bargain of the summer as he celebrates with us on the touchline? Absolutely love that. Dani Ceballos, I think he's going to be class for us. Now he's found a club where he's going to be solidly getting first team football. I think he's going to be happy where he is as Inaki Williams makes it 3-0. Not even at half time yet, and we're dominating. Keeper makes a good save, but again, Elche don't clear their lines well, and Inaki Williams puts it in the far corner calmly. And then, there it is. He gets his second goal before half-time. We're 4-0 up already. Inaki Williams at the double. Love to see it. 4-0 at half-time. Honestly, I couldn't have imagined a better start to the opening game. The away fans going mad. The Bilbao faithful. Love to see it. So, into the second half. Only a minute and a half in, and boom. Inaki's there for his hat-trick. No, good save, but once again, we rise highest. Raul Garcia makes it 5 with his first of the game. My word, what a start. As Garcia finds his counterpart, Inaki Williams is in for the hat-trick goal. No, he puts it over. Not quite perfect, but we make a couple of changes. Inaki Williams links up with his teammate and his brother Nico Williams, and what a save from the keeper here. You'll see this camera angle. My word, had no right to save that, but he did indeed. It unfortunately means nothing to the save, to Elche, but it was a worldy save. I mean, I just want to stand back and watch this. Oof. In the words of Gary Neville, unbelievable. That is one of the goals of the season on the first day of the season. Dani Ceballos. Have we got an absolute gem on our hands here? 2 goals and an assist. Look at this goal. Oh, on the half volley from the corner. And we are 6-0 up at Elche. I was thinking, this is too easy. This manager lark, way too easy, as Simon is forced into his first save 15 minutes to go before the end. We would make it. Would we make it 7? Nico Williams down the right, cross in. Ceballos, debut hat-trick. Oh, blocked. Blocked by the Elche defender off the top of his head, you'll see here. I don't think he knew too much about it, but he got to it. So now I just wanted to see the game out, keep the clean sheet, and it would be a perfect result, but Elche would get a goal. Lucas Perez, the ex-Arsenal man, gets the consolation, but it would finish 6-1. What a way to start off the save. Unbelievable performance. 6-1, away from home. Can't ask for much more than that. Look at the stats. 17 shots, more passes, more tackles. The expected goal was 7.7. Very happy with that performance. And after that performance, I was thinking, do I need to improve the squad? I've brought in Ceballos. He's had an absolute worldie, as I'm saying here in the interview. Brought in Santi Mina. He came on for a few minutes, didn't really do much. But unless we have some outgoings, I don't think we need to bring anyone else into this team. The media were quite hot on our captain, Ika Munain. For some reason, I'm not too sure. They've been slating him for a bit. But anyway, we played really well. as one of our youngsters said he's happy to go on the transfer list, which I have listed him, so everyone's happy. Munayin says that he's feeling better as we head into our second game and our first game at home at the Santa Mamá Stadium. This stadium is a beautiful, beautiful stadium. I love that we're playing our home games here, and it's against none other than the Catalonian side, Barcelona. Now, Barcelona did actually lose that opening game at home 1-0, so they'd be a bit fragile going into this game, but I didn't want to take that for granted. Wanted to solidify 2 wins out of 2. I'd be very, very happy with that. We keep the same team, 4-4-2, as we head into this one. Now, this was a really interesting game. Something I love about FIFA 22 is the momentum swing. You could be dominating the team, and just one little thing happens, sending off, a card, a tackle, a miss, a goal, and the momentum can swing. And I'll tell you, the first half an hour, Barcelona could not get out of their half. As you see, the keeper was forced into a couple of saves, nothing too crazy, and then we had this one key chance here. Raul Garcia put through one-on-one, and I took it first time, and I probably definitely should have scored. 6 minutes later, Barcelona go down the other end. Ansu Fati, their young superstar, puts them 1-0 up with their first shot of the game. And after this moment, I could not, they just flipped the switch, and I could not put a few passes together. I could not get out of my own half. And even though there was only 6 or 7 minutes left till the half, Simon was forced into a couple of saves here, as you see. One, Barcelona just flipped the switch. I couldn't get the ball out. I couldn't force anything basically. As Pedri forces him into a double save, here's another one. Boom, Simon takes us into the half time, only 1-0 down. And to be honest, Barcelona started the second half the way they ended the first, just dominating. Passing the ball around like prime Barcelona, and Frankie de Jong, nice little 1-2 with his Dutch counterpart Memphis Depay, and all of a sudden the visitors are 2-0 up. And I was thinking, oh right, okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. Let's see if we can swing that momentum back, shall we? Because that is, one thing I love about this game, the momentum swing. I was dominating for half an hour, I missed a golden chance, and it's almost like Barcelona went, right, that's it, you've had your chances now, you should be leading, you're not, we're going to punish you. And rightly so, as we've forced the Barcelona goalkeeper into a couple of saves, and then with just over 10 minutes on the clock, Williams finds Munayin, the captain, and boom, look at that finish. 2-1, deficit halves. All of a sudden, are we back in this game? Not really. Barcelona went back to dominating. Depay forces another save, and then in injury time, Carlos Vela, brought back to La Liga from the MLS, scores for Barcelona, and he calms the stadium down. I don't think they will calm after that. And it will end that way, a 3-1 defeat in our first home game of the season. And it was a defeat that was very avoidable. I thought we should have taken our chances, but we didn't. And rightly so, Barcelona punished us. They had an absolute momentum swing, took their chances when they needed to, and got their first victory this season. So fair play to them. Munayin saying, look, boss, we're gutted about the result, but let's crack on, as we have some interesting transfer news here. Unai Núñez, our centre-back, we had a couple of offers from him earlier in the transfer window. We rejected them, but Real Madrid came in, and not only one of the best teams in the league, but one of the best teams in Europe. And I thought, you know what, for realism, I think if the best team in the league comes in for you, you're probably going to want to go. And so I sat down with Carlo, sat down again after bringing in Danny Ceballos, and I said, look, Carlo, look, you can have Núñez, but they offered 24 million, I think, and I bumped it up to 29 million. Carlo went, yeah, no worries, shake my hand, take the deal. So Unai Núñez is on his way to Real Madrid, and now all of a sudden we've got a bit of money, but a bit of a dent on the bench. How are we gonna fill that hole? Well, our centre backup, Daniel Vivian, came to me and said, boss, save your pennies, don't buy a centre back. I will fill Núñez's role. And I said you can sit on the bench because that's what he was doing, but ultimately I probably am going to bring in a new centre back. As we go into our third and final game of the day, Celta Vigo away. Yet to taste victory, Celta Vigo, but they did go 1-0 up early doors through Thiago Gallardo. Nice little 1-2 in the box. And as you can see, Inaki Williams with a nice little finesse effort, keeper saved. Celta Vigo go down the other end, breaking down the left-hand side, cuts it back, and there's that man, Gallardo again. Second goal in 16 minutes for him. I think third of the season, third in 3 games. So all of a sudden we're 2-0 down, and it goes from bad to worse. As you can see, Raul Garcia goes down and stays down in the middle of the park. Our veteran, it didn't look good for him, as Galhardo actually he passes up the opportunity to score his hat-trick, score a first-half hat-trick. But yeah, Garcia was down, he stayed down. We took him off. I obviously did have Santi Mina, the new striker, on the bench, but I instead went for I changed formation slightly to a 4-4-1-1, brought in I whacked in Ika Munain into centre forward. I thought he could be a bit more effective down the middle, brought in Nico Williams on the right wing, and with just under half an hour on the clock, Alex Berenguer, our right mid, we moved over to the left mid. He scored a goal to half the deficit, a nice little goal as well, off the chest, half volley, boom, 2-1. Dani Ceballos intercepts the ball in his own half, but showing that he could do work at both ends of the pitch. The Williams brothers combine and boom, Munain, El Capitan. Absolutely slated by the media. I'm not too sure why, but he's just scored a goal. He's levelled it. It's 2-2. Love that. Absolutely love that. And love this angle as well. Boom. Look at that top corner. Keeper didn't dive till the ball's in the net, mate. Come on. And we're level. Desmond, 2-2. Now, can the momentum fully swing? Can we turn this game around? Well, Celta Vigo would come back, and with 15 minutes to go, you know what they say, you are most vulnerable when you've just scored, and that has come to light. Celta Vigo retake the lead, and mate, I'm getting sick of this guy already. I've only seen him once. Thiago Galhardo gets his hat-trick. Nice finish after a nice one too. I should have seen them run though, that's poor for me. And it felt like that game had like a winning goal coming, and it looked like Celta Vigo would get it. But captain, fantastic, Munain again delivers. 3-3, and maybe with this Garcia injury, maybe we could put Munain in centre forward. Maybe we've resolved our problems. A blessing in disguise, perhaps, that Garcia injury, but it would end 3-3. So another draw, 1 win, 1 defeat, 1 draw, 4 points from 3 games. Not too bad to start off the season, but definitely could have been better. I'll take it though, I'm happy. And as you could have seen there potentially, and you'll see here, Garcia has broken his elbow and he's out for 2 months. So that is huge. We did, at the start of the episode, I don't think I addressed it, but I did actually put the injury rate up because I felt like it was, the injury rates in FIFA aren't too common, and I feel like it's realistic to get quite a lot of injuries, so I bumped them up, made them realistic. But anyway, we're gonna have to deal with that with that Garcia injury. Munain came to me and said, "Look, boss, I know Garcia's injured, but I'm happy to play wherever you want me to play, in behind the striker, on the wing, whatever. I will do the job. I'm the captain here. I will drag this team to victory." So now I'm stuck with a dilemma going into transfer deadline day in the next episode. What do you think I should do, guys? Should I bring in a centre back to replace Nunes? Should I bring in a forward to replace Garcia? Should I bring in a winger if I want to play Munain in behind? Let me know what you think I should do in the comments, guys. But that's going to be the end of today's video. Let me know what you think I should do in the comments, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next episode with transfer deadline day, and some big things are going to be happening. But stay tuned. I'll catch you later. Peace.